Hey guys, Albert from the Orpheon here, and I got you a little video update. I meant to do this sometime earlier, but due to some unforeseen circumstances, it got a little bit delayed. I'm doing this with no script, so bear with me if I mumble or stumble, but I just wanted to give you some updates regarding stuff that's going to happen with the channel, seeing that a certain game is pretty much here. So, Metroid Dread. I wanted to address essentially what's going to happen with the channel regarding this game. And I want to first of all clarify that no, I will not be talking about spoilers or putting them in the thumbnail or anything like that. So you don't need to worry about any of that ruining surprises coming from me. If at one point I do need to talk about a spoiler or something in a video, I will make sure to put proper warnings and time codes and all that stuff for you guys to avoid so you don't get anything ruined. The last thing I want to do is really just, ruin a surprise for a game that we have all been really looking forward to. At the same time, I'm not gonna jump in and make videos about Metroid Dread immediately because I honestly want to take my time with the game. A lot of us have been waiting for so long for a game like this to come out. And the last thing I want to do is to kind of finish it in like a week or something, a couple of days, and just get it over with. I want to take my time and savor it and enjoy it, and at the same time be able to properly record material for the videos, get my thoughts together, and that way I can offer you some higher quality content rather than trying to jump the gun because the game just came out. So in the meantime, I will be doing some other videos regarding Metroid Prime or other games from the series that I've had sort of in my backlog that I've been meaning to get to, but then Metroid Dread got revealed, and so that kind of changed a little bit of the plan. So I'm going to take this opportunity while I play Metroid Dread in order to make those videos, and I hope you look forward to them, and I really appreciate you guys understanding that I want to just simply take my time and play the game. With that said, if you do want to see me play the game and sort of get my initial reactions or whatever, I do plan on streaming Dread over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/theorpheon. Links will be in the description. I am sort of getting a stream schedule ready. I am streaming at least every Saturday night, and might do one or two couple of streams every Wednesday or Thursday evening. I know that my stream schedule might be a little bit late, but it's mostly the time that I really got free in order to sit down and play a game or something like that. So I do apologize if the schedule is still not set in stone in terms of a time, but I'll try and make it something a little bit earlier in the future. With that said, if you can't watch the streams live for whatever reason, then I'm happy to announce a second channel that I've sort of been hinting. It's called the Orpheon Station. It's a second channel that should be live right now when this update video goes up, where I'll be re-uploading certain streams and other gameplay material that will be edited into the second channel. It's essentially a way I thought that I could get you guys some more content that doesn't require too much editing or takes away too much of my time. And at the same time, I decided to make it into a second channel just so that the main one stays, clean and it's not cluttered with stream re-uploads and stuff like that. So if you want to check that out, please do consider going over to Orpheon Station and give it a like, a subscribe, and I hope you enjoy the content that's coming there. If there's any other type of videos you'd like for me to do that aren't necessarily main channel material, for lack of a better term, not necessarily another game, because if I do talk about other games, I would like to do this here, but maybe there could be stuff like quick thought reviews on other titles or thoughts in movies or series, or if there's anything else that you'd like to see from me, then it could go on Orpheon Station, and that way this main channel stays consistent with the type of content that you guys come to see and like. So maybe even stuff like the podcasts that I have been doing with Krokelmeyer will eventually move onto Orpheon Station, and I've been thinking about getting some other guests into said podcast to kind of give a little bit of a exposure to other content creators and people in the community, just so I can give a little bit back to, well, you guys who've helped me get this far in terms of the years in YouTube and stuff like that, which I do really appreciate. Speaking of Orpheon Station, there's also a mascot of sorts that you can see from the banner. I would like to just formally introduce Epion. I guess that's the name we're going for. We're still not 100%, but she'll be the mascot of sorts for the streams and stuff for Orpheon Station. So I hope you really like her design. The design was made in sort of a collab with Momo, who is the one who makes the chibis and the other art for the channel. So I really hope that you enjoy it, because it's something I've been working on the background for some time now, and I'm happy to, well, finally properly present her or reveal her. At the same time, I wanted to sort of reiterate an idea I presented many years ago, which was the concept of branching out the channel into other games. This doesn't mean I'll stop making Metroid videos. Metroid will always be my favorite franchise, and I'll keep coming back to it. But at the same time, I'd like to essentially talk about other games that I like that maybe don't get as much love online in a similar fashion to I do with Metroid. Series like Nier or Star Fox, the Mega Man Battle Network and Star Force franchise that I love so much, Monster Hunter, which I've been doing in the past, maybe some Shin Megami Tensei and Persona, or Final Fantasy XIV, which is a game me and my friends really like to play. So it's not essentially that I'm, jumping ship, but I felt that maybe talking about some other stuff that I like could help essentially offer some more variety on the channel. And I hope it's an idea that you like. So it's be more like every once in a while there'll be a video that's not necessarily related to Metroid. And I hope you enjoy those, and that maybe these videos can help you get into those other franchises that I love so much. Which, it's been a goal of sorts with this channel, is helping newcomers get into series like Metroid, and at the same time offer some entertainment for Metroid fans. So I am very happy that I've been able to do that for the past couple of years, and with your guys' support, I really hope that you look forward to some of these projects. I was ready to do a video on Nier Automata because it's one of my favorite games ever, but Metroid Dread got sort of shadow dropped. Not that I'm complaining, but I have some interesting stuff planned for those videos in terms of the script and the visuals, so I hope you look forward to those. At the same time, I wanted to also present something of an idea that I've been working on the background when I'm not doing Orpheon videos, and that's essentially the fact that I'm more or less producing an original series. I've been sort of hinting at this in a couple of the Orpheon videos, and more so on my social media. But yes, I am more or less producing an independent show that basically I've been working on for the past couple of years, and paying stuff out of my own pocket. And at the moment, I'm kind of working on a small animated test to see if I can get any sponsors or any maybe kickstart the series or something like that. And it's got elements from shows and games that I really like in terms for the story and atmosphere, Metroid, Gundam, and Metal Gear and other stories of the like. I would really love to show something right now, but I still feel like it might be a little bit too early, to the point that I don't want to make any promises I cannot keep. And I would rather show something that's closer to how it may look and feel in the final product. But I just wanted to bring this up so you guys kind of knew something else that I'm doing behind the scenes that's not necessarily related to a pre-existing series. This is something completely new from the ground up. But I have been working on this for some time now, and I really hope that you guys eventually enjoy and look forward to it. To essentially make this thing a reality, I've been relying on some of the income that's come over from the YouTube videos and the merch and the Patreon, which obviously if you want to help support the channel, I can't stress enough that, you know, subscribing to the Patreon or buying some of the shirts or stickers over on our current merch store will help me a lot in regards of making projects like this become a reality, and also help increase the quality of the videos, because I do like to pay people for their time and the assets that they help me create, be it stuff from the backgrounds or new emotes for the Twitch streams or stickers or chibis that you eventually see in the videos. So at the moment I have a Patreon set up, and I've been thinking about the idea for the top sort of reward to be maybe behind the scenes videos of the channel and tutorials on how I do certain things. So if you would like to learn how I do a specific effect, or behind the scenes and how I'd record or edit or animate something particular related to the channel, then feel free to go over on Patreon and let me know what you like to see, and I'd be more than happy to essentially show you a little bit of the behind the scenes and stuff like that. And that way I feel like I can help anyone out there who's been essentially trying to get into the whole video making or simple animation process in a whole. At the moment I do have one tutorial on how I made a Metroid meme I made a while back that I won't show here because it's a little bit spoilery for those who are completely blind to Metroid Dread. But if you'd like to see anything else added to Patreon, please do let me know in the comments. I want this to also be sort of a little bit of a feedback getting process, so you guys let me know what would you like to see happen with Patreon or other merch. In terms of merch, I'll just go and remind people that we do have stickers based on the chibi characters that you see in the videos. If there's one that you would like to see in a sticker that's not there in the store, just let me know over on the comments or send me a Twitter and I'd be more than happy to add it. And at the same time, we also offer shirts that are essentially these cool designs based off Metroid characters that aren't just, you know, copy paste stuff or things necessarily related to the channel. One or two based on memes or recurring jokes from my videos, but I wanted to essentially help create some cool designs for fans out there that again were made with the help of Momo, who is the artist, and his link to his Twitter will be in the description. And at the same time, there's also some shirts based on characters from other series that I like that are not necessarily Metroid. So if you like any of these designs, then this could also be a way for you to help the channel. I don't want to come out as e-begging or anything, but I do want to mention that this sort of more direct support is really helpful, and it really helps me focus more on the channel and not have to worry so much about making other stuff to make ends meet, because I do really enjoy making videos for the channel. Making you guys happy is essentially the main thing that keeps me going, because this is the main reason why I set out to become a storyteller, a filmmaker slash animator, whatever you want to call me. It was to make people happy. So in order for me to do this in a little bit more of a focused fashion, then you can do this, but it's not necessarily a mandatory thing. Simply watching and interacting with the videos is enough, and it means a lot to me. But getting to see how many of you look forward to the videos or you enjoy all these things I make, it fills me with so much joy that I really can't put it into words, and I'm extremely humbled that I get to make so many of you happy in some fashion, and that makes me feel like I've achieved my goal, and I'll keep on doing this stuff. So hopefully these new ideas and these new concepts that I've more or less gone over in this podcast update video style will be helpful for you guys to get an idea of what's going behind the scenes. If you have any questions or comments, like I said, please let me know, and I'd be more than happy to address as many as I can. I will be going a little bit offline in terms of the comments to avoid spoilers regarding Dread, so if I could please ask for there to be no spoilers in this video, just so that I can interact with you guys and hear what you would like to see in terms of Patreon or new videos or whatever you might like to see from me in terms of content. Then please let me know. With all that said, I would like to once again thank you so much for your time. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope you have a wonderful day or night, and I'll see you guys in the next video.